Hello, good people. How is everyone doing today? So today is gonna be a little bit different. We are going to try to cast some games. Just some random games, some that I got from friends, some that I got over the internet. No pro games. I got a few GM games, a few master games, and some that I actually do not know the league. And just for practice, you know? It's good practice. It's good practice. So I guess the volume is okay. I think we are actually live. So we can hop into a game. Shall we? So I think I have a new automatic scene switcher. That should be good. So let's hop into the first game of the day. It's gonna be none other than Wellgan. You know him from his YouTube channel. And he's gonna play versus, or it had a gold border? Maybe it was a coaching session, maybe? We'll see. Anyway, spawning on the top of Neon Violet Square as the Webzerg, we have Wellgan. From Switzerland, actually, not that far from me. And spawning at the bottom of the map, as the blue Protoss, we have Russian guy. We're gonna call him Russian guy because there's no way I can pronounce his name. Russian guy going for the standard one gate expand. An early pool, early 17 pool. Nothing major here. The map is quite long, so there's no real risk of having a decade probe. You know, the decade probe that is going to block your archery forever and ever and ever. Probably is going for the little scout. Nothing major. Hatch, gas, pool. Everything's worked out. Gate is done. Oh, actually, Russian guy is going for a core. That's a little bit of a weird build. I missed that. Already 2 gas taken. So my guess would be that it was a practice session from Railgun. So the Protoss, is going for a really non-optimal build versus Zerg. There's no reason to not to one gate expand. We can already see the gas starting to pile up. It's got good saturation here, but what do you do now, you know? It's following up with a Stargate. First adept will come out soon. No money for Wargate. Another pylon, which is good. But yeah, that's the issue with this build. It's really not a proper build at all. Still Wargate not being researched. Really random forge here. Stargate is about to finish, but it is spotted by Wagan. Wagan already going for gold as a third hatch. No sign of aggression now. You can see that he put off gas, speeded the search. Lings are just chilling here for now. So we get the scouting probe on its way back. It's a good wall. I mean, it's a wall. And a roadway. It's a little bit weird, but why not? So gas is coming down. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway. Situation is kinda okay. No sign of a third base now. He actually supply blocked Wellgun for a little bit. I don't think Wellgun was expecting Rodway, but I mean it was so random. Wargate was finally launched, and third base is about to go down. We already got a feed beacon, because, you know, why not? And a Twilight Council. So really random stuff going on the Protoss side. Meanwhile, Wellgun, you know him. It's solid. I don't think he's really pressing right now. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that it is a coaching session. Oracle trying to make its way here. It's getting a few kills. 3 kills already, but it lost a lot of health. He just saved it, but it was really close. Hallucinated Phoenix. Crossing the map now. Getting a little bit of a scout. You can see that the fourth base is on, and the fifth also. Lings are already still chilling here, just to see if Protoss is about to move or not, but Protoss has nothing. You can see already the difference between an actual build and no build at all. You can see already ton supply difference between Wellgun and the Protoss. So fleet becomes just chilling here. Still some random voids going up. We got Twilight Council, Templar Archive. But nothing really coming out of it. The Mothership Core is here. It's a Mothership Core wash, maybe? Meanwhile, we got some Mutalisk from Wellgun, so yeah, I wasn't really looking at Wellgun. Yeah, there's a big skill discrepancy, you know. Just sending one Muta for a little bit of a scout ahead. Nothing is here. And they're able to get a high Templar. Well, one away, Mutalisk, one away. Good revelation though. That's something that a lot of Protoss in lower leagues like forget to use with their oracles. A lot of cannons going down. That's the usual response, you know. Oh, that's Muta, so let's make cannons. Meanwhile, we can see that the third is not fully saturated. Really think about it. And also think about maybe. Meanwhile, Wellgun is sitting comfortably, on 86 drone. Absolutely no pressure at all. Going for the... Actually, really... Going for the adversary, Corruptors out. That's what we call a buttload of Corruptors. With a few Taz, with a few Mutalisk here. I don't think... I mean, the Protoss has, what, 3 roadways? A few High Templars? They have Storm, but you know, Storm is good, but not that good. Wellgun going for these already 6 base. No reason not to. Pretty much perfect saturation everywhere. A little bit short here, but that is for space, so he's already on 90 drones or so, so you don't need a 100 drone. And I think he will just max out on neuters and carouters and, you know, go kill everything. You can see already a 70 population. This creates difference. I shouldn't try to use big waves. I can't really use big waves. The P is quite easier. Just trying to be a little bit annoying. I mean, the goal of a railgun is not to win the game, you know. It's just a practice game between a coach and his students. That's actually a good exemplar count. How many we do? Got 6 exemplar. High energy on most of them. So that's a lot of storm, but the Grand Army of the Zerg is about to unleash hell on the third base. The air army is going for the flank. Bye bye Mother Victor. And bye bye everything. We got a few infestors mixed in because why not? And there's basically nothing left. Okay, I think we can quit this replay, you know. I wasn't aware that it was just a practice session. That's the issue, you know, when you're just fetching random replays on the internet. What can we do? Let's select. Okay, so that's gonna be a weird replay from none other than our friend Arctic. From a tournament that he told me he played a while ago on some really weird maps. So spawning on the, I guess, left position of debris field, we have as the red one, Arendelle. And spawning on the right position of debris field, we have none other than Arctic, playing for Blue Shell. So, as far as I know, it was a tournament with only random player. And luck of the draw, we got a TVT. Both players going for gas first. Gas first. Oh, you're a little bit late on your wax here, Arctic. Just a few seconds. So I'm really not familiar with this map, but my guess is you will have to make air units. That's quite a fun map actually. Double gas for both players, that is expected. I mean, what are you gonna do? Marines? Well, I mean, you may make Marines, but I don't think you can make Reaper on this map. The scouting capabilities of Reapers seems a little bit dubious. Oh dear, hey Arctic. Don't spoil the game, Gas before depot, oh yeah, but yeah. Did you have a chance to check the map before? Or it was you got the game and they told you, okay, it's gonna be this game, you play now. So yeah, I can imagine, yeah, you may take a few seconds to look at it. So anyway, we got all of this team starting for Arwendel, Irendil, let's call it Irendil. So my guess would be a high percentage chance of a drop. When Arctic is taking a more maybe defensive route, going for cyclones. A few, yeah, not allowed to play any map. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, did you have any notice, advance notice about the map? So from there, what do you do? I mean, you can try to expand, I guess, but expanding is very, very scary here. So it's gonna be drop versus drop. My guess would say. My guess would be. No steam for Arctic though. And the drop is already here. Did we see each other? Yeah, Arctic is opting to. Oh no. Oh, Arctic missed the drop coming up. But good reaction with the cyclone. Really good reaction. Killing the drop on his way back. You picked Ultimate Altar. It does look stupid. Drop is going down, and that's actually a good drop. There's nothing to defend. There's only 2 cyclones. Good pickup micro from Arctic. And Arctic is going to deny a combat shield. A really good pickup, really good. Really good to deny the combat shield upgrade. Of course, Steam is still not done for Arctic, but Armadillo doesn't have any medivac, so Steam is a little bit. He's losing a lot of his power. Yeah, cyclone drops. I mean, cyclone drops works every time. And finally, the dropship popped out for Armadillo, but it was too late. And it's a game. GG Arctic. So we got a few more games for Arctic, but we're gonna mix things up a little bit. So we're gonna get back to Arctic in a little bit, but we are not going to switch team because I got some replays from none other than the supreme leader of Blue Shell and Raptor. So let's hop into the third game of the afternoon. Oh, it's on a older patch, so we're gonna need to do a little bit of loading. And yeah, the cheese is on. That would be my guess. I'm not that familiar with Raptor, but I know he's a really, let's say, aggressive player. So on Blackpink, we're gonna have M-Raptor versus the leader. Let's call him the leader. Yeah, he's a filthy Protoss chaser. Let's call him aggressive. Spawning on the bottom left of Blackpink, we have as the red Protoss player for Blue Shell, Mr. M-Raptor. And spawning on the top right of Blackpink, we have the Blue Terran, the leader. I cannot call him the leader, like he is the leader, you know, something like this. So let's see. Python in the main, nothing major here. Going for the Reaper block, good call. We got Rax first from the Terran. Whoops, 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 whoops. And this one. I was mixing up the hotkeys. Yeah, observing is hard, you know. I need to learn hotkeys and stuff. Little probe going. So already we can see that we got so far what is looking for a pretty common build from M-Raptor. One gate expand. Nothing out of the ordinary yet here. Going for a little bit of a scout. Maybe he is clicking on the refinery to see if it was gas first or not. Keeping the probe alive. Maybe it's time to go home. The Reaper will pop out. The core is going up. Second pattern, so no proxy pattern just yet. We got the expand from our T1 friend. The Reaper is gonna chase the probe. And that's a dead probe. Little probe overstayed just a little bit. But it's okay, there's plenty of other probe where that came from. Already 2 gas going up. A Twilight Council. And a Stalker, double Stalker is the choice of unit for Raptor. Ooh, I really don't like, yes. The Reaper got a little bit over eager here. And it's never really good to lose a Reaper like this. And besides, the leader doesn't really saw anything. Still chrono boosting Stalkers for now.
I am here.
No chrono on the warp gate, no chrono on the probe. Chrono on full chrono on the army units. Oops, sorry. If I was the leader, and the leader is going for a third command center, if I was him, maybe a little bit of a bunker would have been a good idea. And we can see aliens that are about to pop. So for now he's going to be safe. But he's still gonna lose a few probes for it. 2, 3 probes. 4, that's a little bit too much. Now it's time to go home. 1 kill, 2 kills, 4 probes. 4 probes is pretty good. But now it's time to go home. But nice job from the Stalker. And we can see that Raptor is already full probes ahead. More gates going up, double gas. And actually a third. Next is going down. Will he probe it? That remains to be seen. Meanwhile, T1 is going for an engineering bay. That's a little bit random. Of an engineering bay. Maybe he's worried about stargates, but there's no stargate on the field. Starport going up. Take lab on the barrack. Really weird build. Well, first I'm really not a fan of triple CC, especially versus Protoss. But we got a lot of cyclones already down. Observer is out. What will the robot do? What will the robot do? That's always the same question. What will the robot do? Robot is doing Immortals, good choice. Got a little bit of a quote there, trying to get the Zelda tower, but a Marine is there. And we got a Raven on the way. I mean, I like this composition. That's my go-to composition as Terran. Full Cyclones, a few aliens, some Ravens. But I think you should put down your third CC actually way faster, because you need gas. And you absolutely need more than only one barrack. Like we can see on the Terran is starting to float money, and it's not going to get better now. Okay, 3 factories going down, but I would have liked to see them way earlier. Meanwhile, M-Raptor, it's a surprise move from him. He is saturating his third base. I mean, Arctic, you are his teammate. How many times did you see that? How many times did you see M-Raptor saturating the third base? More gates going up. Double forge. Robotic facilities, a little bit of downtime here. But we already have, how many? 3? 3 Immortals, a few Atom Stars. Storm is about to be done. Yeah, except Storm, I don't know, Storm doesn't bode that well versus Full Cyclones, but you know, why not? As long as you got Immortals, you're pretty much good to go versus Cyclone. Well, actually, once you go past 10 minutes, pretty much anything is good versus Cyclones. Yeah, I guess he was really scared of the Cyclone push, but that's a bit of a weird composition from the Terran. I don't see, I don't know where he spent his minerals. There's definitely a lack of aliens in there. There's only 4 aliens. He has actually, 3. Yeah, mass cyclones are really bad. Really can really shrek through a Protoss army with the anti-armor missile. Fourth base is going down. Really defensive position for now. Double sensor tower. I would like to see, and actually a 5th already command center going down. I would like to see more factories now. Yes. Oh no, double starport actually. Good choice too. More Ravens. And that could be a scary army, especially with Cyclones, anti-armor missile. That can be really scary. And we got triple robo. Good call from M-Raptor. Triple robo. And triple Immortals now. But he will have to chrono boost them like crazy, and that's what it is doing. And army supply is starting to get in favor of M-Raptor, and M-Raptor already also have an upgrade advantage. He is 1-1 versus 0-0 so far for the mech army. Big engagement is going down, armor missile going down. And it's time to retreat a little bit. With tanks, anti-armor. That's a lot of DPS here. Oh, this tank clump together. I mean, you wish you were playing Zerg and have a few Vipers there. Big Daddy Immortals trying to break through the mech army. A few storms are going down. Weather, and really good feedback on the Wyverns. The Wyverns evaporated, and the mech army evaporated. The power of Immortals and feedback. Yeah, definitely should have made more Cyclones. And probably a little bit more Wyverns too. We got force base on the way. And drones, probes. Probes are transferring right now. So M-Raptor is in a really good spot, economically wise. And we can see now that the lack of reactor on the factory is really hurting the Terran a lot. He cannot spend any of his mini wolf. He is gas starved like crazy. And the siege are getting caught and sieged. The tanks, sorry, are getting caught and sieged, and it's quite a massacre. Even Liber Waters, they can do shit versus this. We still got 7 Immortals, which is basically a move and win from now on from Raptor. And still triple Immortals getting produced at a time. Maybe I would have liked to see one more Prism, you know, mixed team, just to finish the game. And you see how fast the planetary fortress went down there. 2-2 is done. A little bit of a defensive army, staying here, chilling, just in case. 5th base going down, and Raptor not taking any risk. We also have a Stargate here. Did the Stargate did anything this game? I don't think it produced any units so far, or maybe I missed it. I think M-Raptor is just, regrouping all of his army, maybe waiting just a little bit to get, sorry, I got the sniffle. Yeah, to get maxed out, and then it's time to go kill something. Still a massive upgrade advantage, and a massive army advantage. And a lot of mini-wall for the Terran. And you can see that this army can about 3-shot a planetary fortresses being repaired. A little bit of a desperate move from the Terran. Army choosing M-Raptor choosing to actually go back, not even recording anything, just going back. Careful with the leaper with us though. That's a good move actually from the Terran. It's not gonna be enough because he's way too behind. Oh yes, target was for Tempest, I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm dumb. Oh no! Liberators unsieging at the worst possible time. And that's another bye-bye. Bye-bye, my army, for the second time. And Taiwan just had enough and just quit the game like this. Good game, GG Raptor. I hope the volumes are okay. I got a feeling that it may be a little bit loud during the fights. So yeah, I should have stayed within the game. And now I got to relog. It's gonna ask me for my authenticators, but usually it doesn't work. Because it's never sending me any code to the authenticators. So I got to quit the game and log back again. Thank you, Blizzard. Woo, and we're back into the game, and I'm launching all the wrong software there. Okay, much better. And we are back into the game. So yeah, I was gonna say, I like this, actually like this composition a little bit from Taiwan, but you will need more aliens. You need to be able to spend your minerals. Okay, should we go back to Arctic? Maybe. Let's go back to Arctic. With... oh, actually it's acid plant. So not a weird map. I think it was a one-arm versus one-arm game. I think so. Yes, it was one-arm versus one-arm game. So spawning on the bottom right of acid plant as the purple zeg we have Iridan. And spawning at the bottom left, yeah, that's what you say, I recall now. Everything is one arm. So spawning at the top left of acid plant as a teal, I think it's called teal. Teal Taiwan playing for the team Blue Shell, we have Arctic. Going for wax first this time. And a standard hatch, probably gas pool, from our little friend Zog, purple Illidan. One more Jones. Again, one more Jones, so that's a delayed pool. Or maybe that is not... maybe it's just because he's one, I mean, it doesn't have like a perfect build order. I know that I like to squeeze in one more drone between my gas and my pool, but there was even more than that here. But anyway, Weeper will be on his way. Second CC going down. Very, very standard for now from our Taiwan friend. Reactor going down on the barrack. What I like when you are delaying a little bit your pool and squeezing one extra drones, it's allowing you to start both your queen at the same time. You are delaying your first queen a little bit, but I like having my two queens pop at the same time. It really helps with syncing everything. Just a little thing. Where did the Weeper go? Where are you, Weeper? Oh, you were just chilling here. Trying to be a little bit annoying, delaying a little bit. the third hatch. Oops. Hello, hello, hello. Really delaying the third hatch now. Nothing is triggering a Zerg like this. Really good micro from Arctic. And yeah, I think it's really not the main waste from Illidan. Finally, the Reaper is going down. Meanwhile, where did I saw something here? Yeah, Steam. Oh, it's actually his main race. Oh, so he's really a lower league player than you, would be my guess. So I think Arctic is going for a 2-1-1, good old 2-1-1. And Bailing left and double Evo. You was master? Wow, that's weird. I don't know. So going for a little bit of an aggressive build, or more defense build. Does he have a vote? No, I didn't miss it. No vote one. That's a very early second gas. At least it is for me. Depends on what you want to do, but me, I'm a one gas player, you know. If I can make 60 links and 1 gas and 4 links, 60 drone, 1 gas and 4 links, it's not worth playing. Double drop is going down. Of course, there's nothing much on the way. Oh, bad timing for the drone transfer now. But still, Arctic being cautious. Yeah, 1 gas is really cool. Like, there's usually no reason to take a second gas early. It's slowing very, unless you're planning to go, you know, aggressive. But that's already a really good drop. Bailings are going down. A little bit of a missed focus fire. But still overall, not a bad drop, not a bad drop. Yeah, Bjorn splits and Bjorn focus fire. 1-1 is on the way for Illidan. And 1-1 is also on the way for Arctic. I should also stop being so twitchy with my camera movement when casting. I need to start using the keyboard. Keyboard is good. Oh, I missed another drop here, I'm sorry. Just clearing out a little bit of equip. 2-2 is also on the way. That's a really a good heavy composition. And no infestation pit for now. Little bit of a drop on the main. Illidan calling his links out, but they were way out of position. A few more. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. This queen is in position though. Good multi-prong attack from Arctic. Go from the east, go from the east, from the east, from the west. Getting 2 queen, 1 overload, supply blocking Illidan even more. Finally the infestation peak is going down. I mean, finally it's not a bad timing for this, but you know. Macro hatch going down. You can see already 1,000 minerals. Supply block will hurt him a little bit. Third base going down for Arctic. 2-2 on the way. 5 racks, so really good setup for now. Little bit of a production gap here, but the Arctic actually doesn't have the money for now. Still being annoying. Oops. I don't know what I did. Still being annoying left and right with these drops. And for now, pinning the Zerg on 3 base. Zerg really need to expand very soon. We can see that his main is already oversaturated now. So you need your fourth base really. Yesterday you needed the fourth base. Still really good macro from Arctic. Tanks are popping out, Marines are popping out like crazy. Maybe a little bit short on medivac. How many medivacs? Oh no, 6 medivacs, it's plenty enough. A little bit more of a drop here. Gonna catch the fourth base that just went down. And it's not even a cancel, it's an outright kill. Getting a lot of damage done with little. Getting a base, getting queens, getting overloads. Sorry. Illidan taking his force forward. I missed it. Did he try to double expand actually? Yeah, no Adras. He's still on pure Zerglings, Benlings. But you need a little bit more meat in your game. And you need something to shut down medivacs. Hive is done. And Swiss is on the way, so at least Illidan is not late with his upgrades. But Arctic is on top of it too. Tutu is on the Swiss is also on the way for. No, actually, Swiss is not on the way for Arctic for now. It's a really decent split there. Let me check. Where are your evils? No Sushi on the way just yet. Going for food production now. Going for a really big push before they can reinforce with banelings. Getting the banelings there is really good. That makes Arctic in a good position. Ultras drop out, but I don't think they have. Yes, they do have the armor for. But I'm choosing to rotate into the main. Getting more damage down there. And Ultralist will be really slow to answer the call. Only now getting there. So there's a few Ultralists out, but I don't think Illidan really has the economy to support them. Especially with this drop going down. Getting more drones. You see the Zerg being down to 50, 55 probe. 55 drones, sorry. So it's a little bit difficult to keep up with the Terran production. Terran just getting his fourth base. So really solid from Arctic, you know, he didn't get too aggressive, but he didn't get too defensive either. I like it's really like middle of the road kind of macro cycle. Swiss finally on the way. Liber waters are starting to come out. I'm assuming there's a few more starports somewhere. I'm just missing them. But somewhere around here, there should be a starport. Ah. I'm dumb. I can't see anything. But anyway, it's double support production. More wax, said Arctic. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. You're still on only one. Yeah, only one tech lab wax. But it's still a solid game for now. Gonna get a console on the 5th base, and at the same time, maybe a console. No, Ultras were there, not a console on the second 5th base. So Zerg is really pinned down now. He has a really good quick spread though. Yeah, really good multitasking from Arctic. And this drop is gonna be so hurtful, so hurtful. That's about 10 drones that went down for Illidan. Double support in production. Liberators are getting there. And that's a little bit of a desperate move from the Zerg player. Ultras are good, but are not that good. Yeah, and it's a GG. Good game by Arctic. Really being annoying and denying, not letting the Zerg get in the way of its game. Really good game there. Okay, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're gonna have just a few minutes breaks. I need some water for my throats. I'll be seeing you in 1 minute. And we are back. Ah, water. Water feels so good in the throat. Okay. So let's go for another replay. So we're gonna go for a random replay this time. So it's a replay that I got from drop.sc. It looks like it is a Diamond League replay. Or it's probably a custom game, since it's on Abyssal Reef. So spawning on the top left of Abyssal Reef, we got the player Weaver. Let's call him Weaver. And spawning on the bottom right of the map, we got our yellow Protoss Premfire. So I know nothing about those players. I know nothing about the contest. Contest? Yeah, I know nothing about this game. Maybe it's a custom game between friends. Maybe it's a coaching session. We will see. Actually, hey Gagot, what's up? Actually, that's a little bit weird or not? Budget LeToD, because I got the same French accent as Budget LeToD, like cheap LeToD, fake LeToD. So we got Nexus first from Fremfire. I was a little bit confused because I actually don't see that strategy that often. Double gas going on. Yeah, Abyssal brings back some memories. And that's really... So that's Grid versus Grid. We got Nexus first versus really fast third archery. Actually it was a gasless expand. But I mean, it's a map for this, you know? Double gateway going down. Second pylon, the core. Quite a good wall off from here. Another pylon here, just to be sure. So where does the girl goes from here? Queen. So that she's about to poke. Starting with a Zealot with double gas. Okay. What kind of shenanigan would be? We got another warp gate. I mean, yeah, you know. You know the name. We got Warbeck with a... I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose my grip there. We got Warp 8 starting. And Premfire is already floating a little bit of money. You really need a structure now. Okay, Twilight Council it is. Meanwhile, the Zerg continuing to be just as greedy as he wants. Going for double Evo, because why not? I don't think he made a single links. I mean, he saw that it was Nexus first. He can see everything, you know? So he actually didn't make a single link for now. Yeah, no Union Trust. So that's my kind of Zerg. 3 hatch before pool. And 40 drones, maybe even more than that before any kind of army unit. Pretty good stuff. And I mean, that should have been the Protoss job to see that. We got what we call a buttload of gateway, warp prism. So my guess would be a big charge lot timing attack. But let's see if it's spotted or not. So far, our friend the Zerg doesn't see anything. Warp prism going down. Charge is about to be down. Is there any unit being made for now? Still no unit being made. None at all. It's still on 60 drone, no army unit except for the queens. And like he didn't make any queens, just one queen, you know, one queen per archery. So Protoss have to eat right now. But the Zerg is in big problem now. Roaches are going down. Will it be enough though? There's a lot of warp gates. And even more warp gates being made right now. That's a big zealot attack. And the roaches are not even in position. Actually, it can help him because most of the zealot are wasted their charge on drones and on the archery. Oh, you really need to split. You really need to split those zealot. Yeah. Go back. Good job. Those roaches are taking a beating. Protoss is opting to go for the archery. I'm not sure it's that good of a call, actually. But maybe. Like maybe, so it's a really good attack in the end here. A few more zealots are going to be transferred. And there's no production whatsoever for the Zerg right now. The Zerg is really panicking. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. We are zealot warping in the main, while some zealots were annoying in the natural. Yeah, we can see that the Zerg panicked for a long while. It made nothing. So a lot of damage taken by the Zerg. But it's not game ending yet, just yet, because Protoss is really all in with this. There's no cell base, no tech. Does he have any forge? No forge either. So it's gonna be pure gateway and just with a few immortals. And only 40 drones. And Zerg is able to remake a lot of units, a lot of roaches. We know that roaches aren't that good on the late game and even on the mid game, but versus basically a per gateway unit with only one robo pumping out immortals, they will still do the job. And you can see on the supply, that Zerg is infinitely ahead now. The third hatch was remade. The force is about to pop out. Force is down. Zerg is still comfortable on 60 drone. It doesn't need more drones than that. That would be a mistake to make more drones actually. What you need right now is army. You are already 20 workers ahead. But you're still making drones, you know. That's the big Zerg problem that every Zerg has, you know. If you're not on 80 drone, something feels off. But you don't need actually 80 drone. Okay. And you need to push now. letting the Protoss take the third base is way bad. Okay, let's see the engagement. Really good force field, really good force field. Someone should have... You can break the force field. Look how many Ravagers you have. Break the force field. Buy them. But even with this, it's gonna be enough anyway. Good buys on the Warp Prison. Warp Prison goes down. And Protoss has nothing left. Look at the army. It's time to reinforce. Some hydraulics are going down right now. It's a little bit of the icing of the cake. And they just have to move and win. GG. Good job, Mr. Prince-Fryer. It's a little bit weird how the music and the sound are cutting off like right now. But yeah, good job. Good job. Okay, I think I'm gonna cast maybe 2 more replay and it's gonna be done for the day. Because then it's gonna be time to rewatch everything and look. So we're gonna go back to Blue Shell. We're gonna go back to M-Raptor. With I don't remember what game we casted before. Let's try for this one. Another PvG. And it's on the current patch. Thank you, Mr. Raptor. So spawning on the bottom left of Eastwatch, we have our blue Terran, Xalun. And spawning on the bottom right of the map, we have playing for none other than Blue Shell or Blue Protoss, M-Raptor. So M-Raptor will give us a macro game, last game, which was unexpected. We know he can play macro game, but I would like to see a little bit of a cheese. One gate expands so far, nothing out of the ordinary. I missed it. Yeah, it was wax first for Xadun on the Taiwan side. Little Proby gonna go for his Nexus, not even. We thought it was going for a Nexus, but no. Oh, maybe, yes, he will take the gold. That's a bold move, Mr. Raptor. Meanwhile, Little Proby will get his little tower. Another gas going down. Next is going down at the gold. So let's see how the Terran scoot. Xalun, you're gonna need to be on the top of your game. Cybercore is going down. Little Proby try to be a little bit annoying, forcing the SCV to stop working for a little bit. And with a little bit of RNG, no, he doesn't get the RNG on his... Raptor doesn't get the RNG on his side. And doesn't get the SCV. But still, a few seconds. It's still something to work with. Even though you're losing a prob bit, you know. So, Reaper is making its way. So what it is now, what it is, oh, no Nexus. Stalker is here. And you really need to keep that Reaper alive now. He cornered himself. And that's no good, and it's forcing a scan. So there's very little information for now. From Zalun. Oh, did you see that? The Twilight Council went down during the scan, just at the end of the scan, and then cancelled. So what does T1 do for now? There was kind of human, exactly. And just playing with IQ. There's a mine going down. Yeah, the T1 is totally in the dark now. He's preparing, I think he's preparing for maybe one base push. Bunker is down, which is always a good thing to make. There's no reason not to make a bunker anyway, even if you see the second Nexus. We have two axes actually. So it's a 2-axe build. Big Daddy Immortals are starting to go down. Few more. Yeah, it's a very weird 2-1. But I guess maybe it was a reaction. I don't know. It's a weird. Oh yeah, it's a kind of, it's a 2-1-1, but going for a mine drops too. I mean, he saw the Twilight Council going down, so it could make sense that there wouldn't be a Wobo. But actually, the Twilight Council was cancelled and Wobo being made. But there's still no observers for Raptors. He went full Immortals, Warp Prism. Didn't Raptor? I don't think Raptor saw the drops coming. But the good thing is, mines are not that good. Because now, with the old mine, this would have been so devastating. With the current mine, it's like, okay. Losing just a few probes. Oh, it's that mine could have made its way back into the Medivac. Could have been devastating, put it there. And I think that's actually the first time that Zalum saw about the Nexus. So yeah, it's minimal losses for Raptor for now. More Gateway going down, Templar Archive going down. There's a push from the Terran. So far, oh no, I think it was, yes, it was spotted by Webter, and Webter is getting ready for it. More Stalkers, Sentries. Blink is done. Big Daddy Immortal is done. Just lacking one observer for now, but he's gonna be okay. Sentry goes down, but acceptable for now. And it's still a little bit dicey for Raptor. Marauders don't go down that easily. But now Raptor is about to counter push. What do we have here? 5 axes. Raptor is a little bit frozen on his prediction, but he's getting a Liberator. He has 3 wins on the second base. Blink is down. we got stalkers on the main, stalkers on the main, stalkers on the natural, and all those medevacs are left exposed. Great fun playing Guess the Cheese. What do you mean? Don't you think it's balanced? I don't know. I like this map. Well, no, I don't. Actually, I don't like it because it's too big. There's too many pathways for me. Like I keep losing my units. You know, they go there, and the other half of the army is taking another pathway. It's a mess. It's a big mess. Yeah, but it's worse. It's worse when you. Well, yeah, it's yeah. But anyway, no, but yeah, it's a good map. I like it. So let's go for one last game because my throat is killing me, and then I'm gonna need to study. So yeah, since you are here, we're gonna go for Arctic again. Yeah, well, I mean, I like Abiogenesis to watch, but not to play. Do you recall what game I casted? I casted a Terran game, 2 Terran games from you, so let's get you. Oh, you sent me four Terran replays, so let's get to this one. You was a. It's been played a little bit more like on some small tournaments, I think. But anyway, back to the game. Spawning on the top right as a Zerg Teal player on Step of War, bringing memories. It's Arctic. ZVZ Step of War, yeah. And spawning on the bottom left, also as a Zerg player, we got Umpen. Yeah, this map is probably the shortest map in all of SC2 history. Actually, Tap and Parting plays this map and, at the beginning of their BO69. Like Reef King chose like super annoying map for the first 5 or 6 game. So no surprises, Step of War you go pool first. It would be suicidal to try to expand. We can basically do this, go there and have all the meeple of the map. This is blue territory, white territory, neutral territory is one screen. Okay, first 6 slings are going down for each side. They're gonna meet white in the middle of the map, maybe? No. Both players choosing to stay a little bit defensive. No, I think he's moving out actually. He was just waiting for a reinforcement. Acting in chat, say that he wants a dream pool with this map. It could be fun. It could be fun. Arctic is the first to get the bailing list. Bailing list is already on the way for Arctic. It delayed a little bit of speed, but you don't actually need speedling on this map. Like, they are crossing the map so fast that speedling is unnecessary. Bailing last is just about over. Those, you know, this main is like, it's a mansion, you know. You can grow a farm here and make a pretty good living. This main is so big. You can basically hide a wall base on the main. Okay, bailing's out. There's 2 spines, but is it going to be enough? Not really. Good detonation here. And the Fiflings is maybe about to seal the deals. And still only has 3 workers lead for Arctic, but Arctic got the army. When Humpen doesn't have any army. You just got Spine. Spines are good, but they're maybe not that good. And GG is cool. Good game. Okay, it was a short game. Yeah, there's 10 bases. It's actually almost a macro game, a macro map. Okay, since it was a short one, we can go for another one. Don't think I did this one, so let's go with another TVT for the actual last game on Daybreak, and it's gonna be the same opponents. Spawning at the top right of the map as the tilt one, we got Arctic. And spawning at the bottom left of the map, we got Umpen playing for Ace. So it seems for random tournaments you only got 7. Gas first for both players. Sorry. Let's see, we got sand a little bit here. This map was in the map pool at some point, right? I mean during Legacy. Maybe it was just for the Dream Pool, actually. I guess it was. It's a good map, I like this map. Yeah, last year, yeah. I think there was still Tankivac at that point, if I recall correctly. I'm not entirely sure though. So far nothing out of the ordinary. SCV is gonna be a little bit of a decade. Meaning, actually both command center are getting down at the same time. I think campaign was a little bit slower to cut it down. Reaper is gonna go across the map. No, I think he's gonna keep his Reaper in a defensive position for now. Both players actually are gonna keep their Reapers in a defensive position. It was after Tankivac was removed. Yeah, maybe. I don't recall. Second gas going down. Second gas going down. Factory going down. Factory going down. Really nothing out of the ordinary now. Oh, just the only difference is Ampant chose to go for double Reaper when Arctic went straight to reactor. And double aliens now, when we got only one alien. So Umpen is playing what is actually like the kind of meta build these days. But I do feel like when you do that you really need to move. If you go for double Reaper aliens, you need to move out with them. And sooner than what it is doing right now. because only now he is able to produce. When Arctic already has his third and his double alien production. It's little things. And they move out, but wait. Yeah, that's the problem. When you move out of sync, the Whipper goes in, and the Whipper can have the time of his life. Already 2 kills. Yeah, you can do the Whipper now. 2 kills. At 4 minutes when you already have aliens and cyclones on your side of the map. It's not that big a deal anymore to lose your first Whipper. We got another, actually. That was going down before. We got a second and third wax going down before the starport for Arctic. When Ampen is going for double factory, double reactor factory apparently, and third CC. When Arctic is going for an engineering base, so it's gonna be a more aggressive build, would be my guess from Arctic. And then starting with double reactor factory production. Little bit of a poke by Arctic cyclones. We know that Arctic is going for bio, so just a little bit of a push. He doesn't care that much about losing them. +1 is on the way for Arctic. Tank production is going down. Solid 2 base setup, and it's gonna be a big bio tank push. That would be my guess. When Ampen is going for the third base. Third factory already down for Ampen. No third CC just yet for Arctic. Arctic is just waiting for a few more tanks. The double medivac, and it's gonna be a big push. Or that would be my guess. There's a little bit too many probes there. But sometimes it's hard to stop making probes. What's the defensive setup for Ampen? There's not a lot going on there. He's going for a little bit of a poke push scout. It's gonna deny the third base on location. And there's actually nothing here to defend for Arctic, but at the same time, I think Arctic was going for, I think just put a few cyclones on the third. And now he's going for the natural, but at the same time his own natural is getting wrecked by the cyclone and aliens. But really good position for the tank here. That's the position we all love. Cutting off, and Ampen attack is getting down, so a lot of damage have been done on Arctic side, but Arctic is able to cut off production, and drones getting for second to the third base. And it's GG. When your tanks are set up here, it's a little bit on, like on Blackpink. Here, you almost cannot break it. GG Arctic. And thank you for sending me the replays. So yeah, it's gonna be it for me for today. Now I'm gonna have to study, rewatch everything, and see everything that I missed on those games. So yeah, thank you, and I will be doing this maybe a few more times those past days, and I will also need to play a little bit more. So yeah. But anyway, it was fun, and see you next time, everyone.